Hi, this is JKR from Business Travel Management, bringing you another weekly news update. In this episode, we're going to discuss the ACTE Australasia Education Conference coming up, touch on Virgin Australia debuting streaming Wi-Fi on board their aircraft, Melbourne Airport is considering a third runway, and Qantas are adding A330 aircraft on the Melbourne, Sydney through to Perth routes. So stay watching for all the details. Okay, first off to the ACTE Australasian Education Conference. This is being held in Sydney next week from the 5th through to the 7th. I'm heading up there to attend, so it's a little bit late notice, but if you're going to be there, certainly shoot me an email or just comment below this video and let me know, and we'll arrange a meetup on either the first or the second day. And I just love to catch up with you and maybe go for a coffee or something and just chew the fat on business travel. Okay, Virgin Australia have been trialling Wi-Fi on board their aircraft. The next stage of that trial has been launched. They were now allowing streaming Wi-Fi on board with your own devices. So previously it was limited to the Samsung Galaxy tablets. Now you'll be able to trial the service with your own device for streaming videos and TV shows via an app that they make available to you. Right, there is news recently that Melbourne Airport is considering a third runway. It's $500 million investment. It will mean that we can increase the number of flights into Melbourne, so it will mean, I guess, better service for Melbourne business travellers. What I think is more important is that we see a little bit of extra investment in the infrastructure getting out to Melbourne Airport. Right now it's probably one of the worst airports to get in and out of. It doesn't compare at all to Sydney, which has a fantastic train connection into the city. So I would love to see train connections out to Tullamarine. It doesn't look like it's going to happen likely in the next few years at all though. Okay, finally to, I guess, probably the best news for business travellers, particularly those travelling between the west and east coast of Australia. We've seen for a number of months Virgin Australia operating A330 aircraft exclusively on the Melbourne-Perth route and the majority of the Sydney-Perth route as well, which is the A330 is the dual-aisle wide-bodied aircraft, really comfortable seating, angled flatbeds in business class. Well, Qantas from May next year, so 2013, will also be going to the A330 exclusive on these particular routes. That is fantastic result for the vast majority of travellers who are Qantas flyers. So you'll get, if you get lucky enough to fly a business class domestically, you'll get an angled flatbed on that particular route. But certainly for economy class, it'll also mean an increased level of comfort, and it's fantastic news. So I'm glad to see that's occurred, and to all you frequent flyers out there, I'm sure you're looking forward now to May 2013. That's it for another episode. Thank you very much for tuning in. Tune in again next week, where I'll be coming to you with a recap of the ACTE Education Conference up in Sydney. So look out for that, and certainly until then, take care.